It started about 5 years ago. I was in the process of doing my PhD, and I had an idea about using some actors in some consulting I got involved with. And at the time, I was looking for an intervention to do a study on the relationship between self-efficacy and performance at work. And when I had this opportunity to do this intervention, I got exposed to forum theater for the first time. I went, that is very cool. That actually fits the bill of what I would label a self-efficacy based intervention. And so we initially became involved through my PhD in that I was able to get some corporate sponsorship and some extra money from the university to effectively bring Be Learning in as a partner to undertake a couple of self-efficacy based interventions with large financial services organizations. And then subsequently, the conversations just got richer and richer, and introduced them to my supervisor, Richard Badham, and it just grew and grew and grew. Enjoyed the conversation so much, we decided to set up a new network, which eventually became known as Phronesis, because we wanted to create an environment where people could reflect about learning and development in terms of business education for the 21st century. So together we set up a series of discussions with a wide variety of people that culminated in a full-day open space session at the City Theatre Company just over a year ago, and we've again done some more joint events this year. So what's always impressed me about, one of the things that's always impressed me about Be Learning is their intellectual curiosity, which for an academic is like gold, we like that. And a desire to actually keep improving, to see, okay, if we try that, and unlike some organizations, perhaps in learning and development, that are a bit scared to get feedback, people want the feedback. Well, if this isn't working, we need to know, because could we do it better? And I think it's been it's the intellectual curiosity. And for us as academics, we like to see it in practice. And then it becomes a loop that we learn from practice, we try out theories, it becomes a virtuous circle. I think it's connected me back to a place of wonderment. It's like, this is cool. You can actually have fun doing learning and development. It's not about rote learning. It's not about people yelling at you if you don't get something right. It's a supportive way of helping people to become, I don't use this word lightly, truly empowered in a way that allows them to achieve their potential. And it has, because of the self-efficacy focus, Albert Bandura, who's the father of social cognitive theory, talks about domains of influence. So if you develop a skill in one particular thing, that skill is then transferable to a similar domain. So maybe you have trouble having conversations with authority figures. You practice it at work. Now you're outside of work and you're at home and you've got a problem with a relative who's giving you a hard time. You can use that skill with greater confidence. And one of the things we found is that there was evidence that people's satisfaction with life went up compared to those that hadn't gone through it. Well, that's really rewarding as an academic and I guess as a learning and development kind of interested person, to see that people's satisfaction with their life goes up as a result of these forms of intervention. So I think it has a much broader and deeper impact than a narrowly defined way of improving people's performance at work.